All right, all right. Hello, hello. Thank you for tuning in to the Water Bear podcast. So we are getting started tonight. It's episode 9 of season 2. Can't believe this is the next to the last episode of the season. So next week will be the season finale, but tonight we are talking about those water signs, Pisces and Scorpio. So Scorpio is actually making history tonight. This is the first Scorpio guest that I've had for the entire show. I didn't have a Scorpio for season 1, but I do have one now for season 2. So after this episode, we have now rounded out all 12 zodiac signs. So now there's been a guest from every sign, and got some really cool things in store for season 3 too. But for tonight, just a couple of preliminary things before we get started. Make sure you subscribe to enjoy future content. If you like what you see, like what you hear, please go ahead and give a subscription and make sure that you like and comment and share it and all that great stuff too. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can catch the drip every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And if you'd like to follow me for more content on social media, you can follow me at these pages that are going across on the ticker for both IG and TikTok. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So I have two very special guests with me tonight. The first guest is Netreia, and I'll be bringing both of my guests on here for in a moment here. And I've known Netreia for 20 years this year, which is so crazy. I've been in Dallas officially 20 years. I'm from Houston, but almost like I'm from Dallas at this point since I've lived about half of my life here. And Netreia and I feel like we just really hit it off immediately. And we have remained in contact, remained friends, and I feel like even gotten to be closer friends here within these last like couple of years or so. So we are always cracking jokes, making shirts, making making things or making jokes that we feel like should be put on shirts. So hey, who knows? We might start a t-shirt business or something soon, because I'm telling you, Netreia has so many funny quotes. Yeah, we would be here the whole show just telling them all. So definitely excited to have her on. She is representing for Pisces tonight. And then we also have Alex Hudson. So I've actually only met Alex in person one time, but I did meet him or see him through John's show at the time that he was doing Dope Ass Dude podcast, or that he's still doing Dope Ass Dude podcast. And so I reached out to him after that because I heard him mention that he was a Scorpio, and true to his word, he said he would be on the show whenever I asked him. So he's going to be here tonight as well. And he is a professional photographer. So definitely look him up. And I'll be flashing both Netreia and Alex's information as far as their social media accounts on the ticker during the show as well. So when we kick off every show, I always like to tell a famous Aquarius, and what I've been doing this season is not leaving my guests out and mentioning a famous person of their zodiac sign as well. So we'll start with Aquarius, and a famous Aquarius, in case you did not know, is Kerry Washington. She is an Aquarius. And a famous Pisces, one of my favorite people, favorite artists, love this lady, Erykah Badu. She is a Pisces. And a famous Scorpio is Leonardo DiCaprio. Not sure if y'all knew that, but he is a Scorpio. So we're going to go ahead and kick this thing on off. And we have Netreia here, and then Alex is going to be joining us shortly. Hey, what's up, Netreia?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being on. I appreciate it.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Hey, I love it. Hey, so so first of all, I want to ask you, did you know that Erykah Badu was a Pisces?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I
Absolutely.
figured you probably did,
Absolutely.
but
She is Queen Mother Pisces. Do you know? Yes.
yes, she is.
Yes. Yes. Yes, she
Definitely
is.
Mother
Yes,
Pisces. Yes.
yes. But
Yes.
I have some favorite Pisces too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, drop them. Who are they?
So a lot of people know Rihanna's a Pisces, which makes sense.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I toyed between mentioning her tonight or Erica Badu. Yeah.
Yes, you have to mention Erica.
Yeah. Because
It's
I feel like it
only
starts
right.
with Erica. She's the
Yes,
mother. You're right.
but so because I am who I am and I love my birthday, um,
Hey, that's right.
Phil Knight, which is the wonderful guy who started Nike.
Okay.
Yes, and
He's a
Steve Jobs.
Pisces?
Yes, both of them are Pisces, born on the same day. So I feel like I'm meant to be great. I'm just not
Okay.
here yet.
So
Yes,
you took the words right out of my mouth. So I always have the guests tell their birthday as well. So what is your birthday? Well, of course I know,
February.
but
Everybody should know it. It is a wonderful
yes.
holiday. Um, February 24th. And so I
Okay.
do share my birthday with a few people, but those are two notables. Like, what am I doing with my life? Got
Hey, you're
Nike.
doing great things. That's what you're
We
doing
got.
with your life.
I'm not
Great
Nike or
things.
Apple, but you know what? I'm
Hey,
okay. I'm
hey,
okay.
that's right. Not more. You are more than okay.
Yes, yes. And I wore my shirt for us since Alex is not here. Just so, just so you
Boom.
know.
It's a water
You
sign
know.
shirt. Wait, hold on. I can't. Oh, hey, hey, that's
You
right.
know. You know.
So hey, even though
Yes.
I'm Aquarius, I feel like that
Yes.
fits for me too.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
boom.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. Well, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get
Let's
it
dive.
kicked off. Hey, we
Let's
can
let's
dive into it.
let's go.
So, um, and I'm gonna try to kind of go out of order with a little bit of this stuff. Oh, but
Uh
before
oh.
I do that though, is there anything that you want to kick off and tell the guests about yourself before we get started? Because you
Um,
are an amazing person, so I don't want to slight any
I
info or
um
you're a great mentor. You are a mentor. So
some days I'm all right. I am all right. And some days I need an adult. Yes. I think one of the biggest things about me when we talk about self development, n- knowing thyself,
mm.
biggest thing I've learned about me is um, best way to describe it is I'm my own opposite.
Oh, okay. Now
I'm,
what do you
I'm,
mean by that?
I,
Your own
I
opposite.
always feel like I'm my own opposite. As nice as I can be,
Mhm.
I can be just as cold.
Oh, okay.
As
Okay.
as
I got
giving as
something
I
for
can
that I
be,
want to
yeah,
talk
as
about.
giving as
Okay.
I can be as selfish. Like it's this give and take. I feel like I am easy to get to know. However, there are
Mm.
some people that told me getting to know me is like I said I'm an open book, and he said in Spanish, and I thought it was funny.
Not in Spanish, so maybe you're
In
not
Spanish.
quite an open book.
Well, if you speak Spanish, maybe I am. Who knows?
Oh,
But yeah. So
oh,
that's me on a personal level. Professionally, I've been in education for I don't know years. And so
okay,
now
that's right.
I've moved from traditional higher education, working on campus, to working in legal education and supporting expanding access and exposure to legal education for historically minoritized students. And so working on
That's awesome.
programming to get people more, not even more interested, get people interested in understanding the the pathway to legal education and what legal
Mm,
education means and how legal education actually impacts pretty much everything we do, every
that's
individual
true.
in
It
this
does.
country. So
Huh.
that's where I am now.
I love that. And you know what? I got to give credit where credit is due because I feel like with this show, one thing I always say on here, I want people to take away is yes, there's quirky things and everybody thinks their sign is the best and all this kind of stuff, but
Well,
it's
it
out.
is.
Hey,
I'm the last of the 12. I
well, hey, that's right.
am. So
Yes,
whatever. Go
like
ahead.
the
Continue
grand
on.
entrance. Yes, yeah. So, but I will say Pisces are, I feel like any job that requires motivating people,
Yes.
Y'all are it for that
Yes.
because you really do. I mean, and you probably didn't know it, but even over the years, like just UTD, like just talking to you, I would feel, maybe not necessarily defeated by certain things, but just kind of low energy. And then once I be around you, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. I'm ready, And, and
Like, I
that's a
didn't know what I
Pisces
came in
thing.
here. I didn't
Right.
know what I came in here for. I didn't know what I was doing. And then we have a quick conversation, or sometimes it's a long conversation. But
Hey, that's right.
I I
T-shirt
influence.
slogans get made and
Right.
everything.
And I've had people tell me, that, or they'll come back and say to me, like, "Do you remember what you said to me?" And I'm like, "Was it a good thing?"
Like, what was
It
it? Was it good or was it
was
bad?
it, because sometimes it's literally flowing from my heart, like, and so
Mhm.
it's what they needed at that moment.
Right.
And sometimes I might have prayed on it, I might have meditated, I might have read something, someone might have told me something, I might have seen something, and then I can just pour it back out. And so I
Mm,
get my greatest
mhm.
joy from seeing other people succeed. I don't necessarily have to be a Phil Knight or a Steve Jobs, but I love to see others succeed. That's my
Right.
passion. So
I love it. I love it. Hey. All right. All right. Well, we got your water sign brother is joining us now.
come on
We got
in.
Alex.
Hey, how's it
Hey.
going?
Good, Alex. How are you?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Thank
I
you for
was
being here.
listening in. Oh man, it's definitely my pleasure. Definitely my pleasure, man. I appreciate you for inviting me to this.
Oh, of
Like,
course. Of course.
you
Definitely.
know, just like what you said at the studio, it was like, I want to bring you in. Man, let's do it. We had so
Yeah,
much of
you
a
kept your word. You were
initial
like true
spark.
to it. I was like, hey, I asked, and you was like, okay, cool. Let me know when. So
Right, right.
yes. Yeah. So we were just talking just about, kind of before we dive into some of the questions here. Of course, Nitra is a Pisces and then you're a Scorpio. So
Yes.
one thing I always have the guests do when they come on is tell their birthday. So if you don't mind sharing your birthday with the viewers and the listeners.
I don't mind at all. My birthday is November 4th, 1985.
Hey,
True
okay. So
Scorpio.
let me tell you
True
something.
Scorpio.
So it's interesting your birthday is the 4th because last season I did an episode with a hypnotist. She's a hypnotist and a numerologist. And
Hmm.
it was so many cool things I learned just from talking to her. And one of the big things that she mentioned, and I can't remember because we talked like off air and then when we were recording too, and I think this ended up being on the show, but she was talking about the power of the energy of people in your number. So like Nitria, for you,
Hmm.
you would be um anybody that's born, I guess, like in a six day, like on the
Yeah.
6th day of the month, or because you're 24, 2 and 4, or maybe the 15th of the month, you probably would click with that person very well. So, and the same with 4. She was saying that a lot of times, regardless of your sign compatibility, if you're friends or you have a connection with somebody that's born on the same day of the month as you are, um,
Hmm.
you're almost always going to click well because the day of the month kind of trumps the astrology aspect, I guess.
Hmm.
And I never
That's an
heard that, but
interesting
it's
theory.
true when I think back over like people that I've connected with or friends that I have that are either born on the 4th of the month or maybe the 13th or anything that kind of equals that 4.
Right.
There's something to it, I think.
I'm open to honestly. th- That's a very interesting theory. I don't know. Like that's very interesting. I'm not gonna. It really is playing in my mind on that one. Like, it really is.
That
That's
that
something
is
I would like to look
interesting
into.
because I have myself and two cousins. We all are on different months. We're different months, but we're on the 24th.
Really?
And
Are
yeah,
y'all pretty close?
they what the the boy cousin was like my big brother,
Oh,
and then
okay.
his sister, she was basically like my little sister
Wow.
growing up. So
Nice.
yeah,
Wow.
so you say them, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like it could be something to that. Right, right.
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay. And Alex, before we kind of dive into some of the questions and like discussion topics, is there anything that you want to tell the viewers and the listeners about your photography, how you got started, and just or anything about you? I know definitely want to talk about the photography piece because I'm telling y'all he takes some bomb pictures. So make
His
sure.
artwork is amazing. I'm
Yes.
on
Thank you. Thank
Facebook.
you.
Like, oh my, wait till I get in shape. Wait till I get in shape. Wait, just wait. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Go ahead. Continue on. Sorry.
I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. What can I say? I've been shooting for professionally for 14 years now.
Wow. Okay.
Always have had a creative vein in my spirit where it always kind of takes over. So my entire journey, just developing into photography because I started with drawing and painting, then graphic design. I've been at this since I was about 12 years old.
Wow.
Like, but
that's a lot.
It's been a journey.
You've been at it for a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. But I've definitely found something that I love to do. So when it comes down to me, I am almost like a spoiled kid in a sense that just kind of happened to grow up. But it definitely is hard work though, and it's something that I take a lot of pride in. So to hear like comments like what Nisha said, it always feels good. It always feels good.
That's dope.
Thank you.
That's dope. Hey, well, I want to, but so before we get into this topic, and I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between Pisces, Scorpio, and kind of the things I feel that are maybe common between the two signs and different things like that. So I will say, and this is like, I guess, a little bit of a intro, I guess, for both of y'all. So I feel like, and Nitra, correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of people, and I want to get your take on this too, Alex, because Alex, okay, so although we haven't had a lot of interactions, you're one of the most chill Scorpios that I've ever met.
Really?
And I like Scorpios. They're cool people. But usually, like, either like their energy is like, I ain't fooling with you until I get to know you, or if they are fooling with you, it's like on 100. But it's not really like a chill. You don't really get that chill vibe from most Scorpios. So I feel like that's interesting to me. And I feel like too with Scorpios, and I want to get your take on this too. So the two things I hear about Scorpios is that they are vengeful and they are freaks. Those are the two top things I hear. So I'm giving you the floor to either deny or accept those. Would you say as a Scorpio you fit into that stereotype or no?
Yeah.
I like how you just owned it. You like
right? He like
I just have to own it. Yeah. I can't really speak for all Scorpios, but once I'm kind of caught, I'm just let it out. Just let it be. And so like I definitely have a vengeful spirit, but it's not but it's more on competition. It's a more competitive nature. So
gotcha.
I'm not really cocky about anything, but I'm very confident when I like do things. And if it turns out to be a situation where it's like I kind of have to take an L, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take an L, but I'm gonna I'm gonna learn something
You're
from
gonna
this,
come
and
back
I'm
with, yeah.
going to come back. You know,
Right. It's not the end.
Oh yeah, it's not the end. It's not the end until I get the dubs, and then after I get my first dub, I want like more dubs to have offset all the L's. You know, I have to make it make sense. So that's where my vengeful spirit comes into play on that. And on the freak side, like, yeah, you know, it's
Well,
hey,
well, hey,
it is
like
what it is on that.
right,
You know, like I think like that has like such a like large spectrum. So it's just like
well,
for
yeah,
one person, you know, like, oh, okay, nah, like they find out like everything that you're into, what you like, how you like it, or whatever, and they're like, yeah, nah, I can't deal with that. But then there's also the other side of the spectrum that's like, shh, you ain't doing that. You know, like so. That's not really like, you know, I don't know how much to claim on that one, but it's
right. But you
like,
could enough to say that the
enough to
stereotype
say,
is true.
yeah. So, yeah.
Now, okay, that's interesting. Now, I will say this about the vengeful part as far as water signs go. So I know we don't have a Cancer on here, but that's y'all's other counterpart for the water sign. So let me tell you, I know I don't claim to be an expert on all the signs, but I will say there are a few signs that I know pretty well because I know so many people of those signs. And this is just my personal opinion. I feel like Scorpio, not only of the water signs, but of the whole zodiac, really. I think y'all get the most heat for being vengeful, being I don't want to say combative, but just, you know, like just don't mess with them because, you know, they're going to get you pretty much. But
yeah, no.
I think if you get a Cancer to a certain level of anger, they wipe out everybody in the zodiac. They are a terror when they are angry.
They
you
are
agree?
crabs for a reason.
Woo! For a reason.
For a reason.
Yeah, there's no wrath like a Cancer wrath.
That is true, but like not too much on Cancer. My lady is a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Your sister, and she's sweet. I've never experienced her wrath, and I pray I never do.
That's a different type of wrath with them because, you know, they're very family oriented, you know, and so like they're very like they're gushy sweethearts with each other and like with their siblings like and everything. Nurturers, just anybody in their family, nurturers, protectors, you know. They know how to put the shell to use, you know, of the crab. They know how to put it to use. And but it's this is where it's the water sign now. It's like when you're in a more vulnerable position as like a relationship, then there's a totally different dynamic because now they're kind of like susceptible to the waves. And two water signs, like there's a lot of waves there. You know,
I was gonna say, how does that work? I mean, I assume it works well because I've met her too, and I feel like sometimes when you meet a couple, you can just pick up on the good energy they have, and I feel like y'all do have a really good energy. But that's interesting that y'all both are water signs. So is it just kind of like with those waves and the ebbs and flows, you just know to stay out each other's way, or how does it work? Like you just like you on a tide right now, so I'm gonna chill out.
Yes. We say it all the time. We both know that we can get crazy, and there has to be one that like has to identify, okay, you know what we both are there at a crazy level, or you're at a crazy level, and I need to kind of like silent, you know, like double down, tone it down a little bit, let the waves kind of like clear out, and then let the water settle, and then we can come back to all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like into what rocked everything up in the first place. Yeah, it's work, but it's great. It's great. We have a very good chemistry, and I think that's probably why it's so easy for me to explain it because like you saw, like she assists me when I'm working and everything, when I'm doing the photo shoots. And it goes beyond just like helping me be like a photographer or operate the camera. It's creative ideas and things like that that I don't have to really focus on. So I don't know. It's like that's just basically how it all started with her and I. You know, it was just we started to work well together as friends. We started to see how we functioned, and everything just kind of grew from there.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. I love it. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. And so I'm gonna switch gears a little bit to Pisces. Okay, so I feel like y'all are the ultimate. You know how you have like those like the popular kids in high school that like everybody wants to be around. I feel like, so for those that don't know that are watching this, the zodiacs, it's four, I guess you could say, components. So it's like air, water, fire, and earth.
Yes.
I love being Aquarius. Air sign is dope. I love it. But one thing about air sign, I mean, you know, and I can speak to my air sign brothers and sisters on this, is I feel like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, we can all have that flighty sense of, I guess, thought processes. So I mean, it's like depending on which way you catch us, you know, the wind might be this way, but you know, you never know. But I feel like with y'all three, with Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, it's like the ultimate click, if you will, because I feel like Cancer they are very good at, I don't want to say picking apart people's emotions, but I always say, and I said this on one of the other episodes too, if somebody was ever to get me, and I'm a pretty stubborn person, but if somebody was ever to get me to do something I don't want to do, it would be a Cancer, because they would come up some kind of way to be like, you know what, I wouldn't normally do this, but because you said it, you know, it's okay. And I feel like Scorpio, you know, y'all gonna bring like the kind of like that fire, passionate type energy in everything that you do.
Yeah.
And Pisces, let me tell you, okay, Pisces, I feel like Pisces is the wild card, because Pisces, in a good way, it could be good or bad, because Pisces is so sweet, and they like, you know, kind of like Cancer a little bit, but like Pisces is sweet, usually. Like, I think too, Pisces are very good at picking up like on trends and stuff. Like, I think even like fashionable type things, I think usually like a Pisces is always going to be kind of ahead of that curve a little bit.
Yeah.
But one thing about Pisces, and again, I don't claim to know many signs well, but I know a few pretty well. And Pisces, y'all might not be vengeful, but I will say, and again, I think y'all top of the list, top water sign, top zodiac in this department. Y'all's cutoff game, when you sick of something, or when a Pisces is done, they are done. Like,
that's nothing. Nothing on Earth.
Casper has nothing. Ghostbusters, nope. I mean, nobody can. And
not even Ghostbusters.
Not even Ghostbusters. I mean,
part 1, part 2, or the remake. Love it.
None of them.
No, no.
Yeah. Just
because, and I think the reason is, for me personally.
Okay. Yes, I want to hear this.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but
okay.
For me, now there's no but. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Period.
Okay.
For Netreia, comma. It is because I've given you so many chances. So by the time we get to I'm done.
Yeah. It's justified.
I'm done.
Right.
I'm done. I'm drained. I've given all that I can. I obviously care more about me than you do. I care more about you than you do. I care more about this situation than you do. So you know what? As Medea said, let me remove me because obviously I'm the problem. So
Yeah,
I that is me. I can walk past you as the stranger you are and be okay.
yeah. And the thing I love about a Pisces cutoff, y'all can be cordial. You can even laugh with the people. But and to the person that doesn't know you, it can look like, oh, are they cool with that person, or do they not like
Absolutely
them, or do they
not.
not? But no, they don't like them at all.
And that's a lot to speak because there are some
Won't even
people.
try to like them afterwards either. You know, like
Right, right, right.
No, there are a couple of people that I know for sure. n- I, I wouldn't even utter a word,
Oh,
but that's just me.
just
So yeah. Now if you cut off, you are cut off.
yeah,
But there's some people I still let make it like, hey, I don't say how you doing because that implies that I care. So
right.
it's hello, period.
That's it. Hey, a greeting. That's enough.
Greetings, good
Yeah.
day.
Hey, that's
Yes.
it. Right. So one of the funniest, and at their height, I felt like they were just a really cool couple to watch. But odd when you hear about their breakup story is who I mentioned earlier, Erica Badu, Pisces. When she was with Common, who's also a Pisces.
That shouldn't have happened.
That's kind of what I was getting at. I think that it was doomed a little bit before it started because I feel like some signs can be, and like my parents are both Virgos. I feel like a Virgo that can kind of work. Aquarius and Aquarius, it's a mixed bag. I mean, it's like that the mystery now and later or something. I mean, it might be good, it might be sour, it might be bitter. I mean, you don't know. So I feel like Pisces and Pisces, that's just not because I remember Common doing an interview one time and he said, I guess she had got to that fed up point or whatever. And I think she broke up with him over a text,
I think
like
I heard
while
that
he
too.
was on tour. I'm like, I'm about to go out on a show, and you not only you breaking up with me, but on text, like really?
She probably called first.
Yeah, maybe the reception was bad, and yeah,
That's what I'm gonna say.
yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Sticking by the story.
Yeah, that's right.
mm,
But he ain't no better
whew.
because he's continuing the cycle because it seems like once,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I don't know
see,
these people, but
well, this is the thing
just
about Pisces. Let me tell you, and I have this fear.
uh-oh.
Don't judge me. I have this fear.
Hey, no
It's a
judgment.
fear.
It is a
Right.
fear. Okay. You all know Elizabeth Taylor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Y'all know she has 7 husbands.
Yeah. She had a lot.
And she married one of them twice. So technically she had 8 husbands.
So she circled back on one.
Yeah, she married him back to back.
Okay.
But she's a Pisces.
Did
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes. And so I have this fear of, and I'm like, no, I would rather be single. I'm not going to do that to myself. And so I do see that with Common. Like,
Yeah.
I just picked up on some of the things that, and I don't know his situation. We don't know his situation, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really commit, but he's getting some nice
Yeah.
caliber
He's getting
women.
some
And
yeah. Yeah.
that's because we are an adaptable sign and people love us.
Yes, that
We
is
just
true.
don't
Very
love back.
adaptable.
But anyway,
Mhm.
I mean that is common though. Like that that's common. Why wouldn't common have that ability? You know,
I
like
mean, I would look at him
Well,
for a couple months. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
not a
I know
couple
what it
months.
is. Couple months, I look at it.
Right.
But
Got to
this
cut off season.
Pisces guy did try to
Right.
date me. That happened to me, and I didn't know he was a Pisces at first, but um, I was like, this is too much. This I wasn't in the right headspace. A Pisces and a Pisces it could work, but it's
It's
as
a lot.
Alex said, it's a lot of emotion. It's a
Yeah.
lot. Somebody has to be the up fish, and there's always gonna be a down fish.
Somebody gonna be a
Okay,
damn fish. Right. They
there's
both can't be
always,
swimming in the
and
same
then if,
direction.
and then both of
right.
y'all swimming in the same direction. That's just too much. That's go pick another person. It's
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that said, I ask everybody this, so I got to ask y'all this too. So,
Okay.
and I'll start with you, Alex. If you had to
Roll.
pick a sign that you said, no, I can't deal with it. I'm running the other way. I can't even be in a room with you. What sign would that be and why? And it's okay if you don't have.
Are we talking about like on a dating scenario?
It could be any scenario. It could be because of dating. It could be because so to your point, I have I think Geminis make amazing friends.
But my best friend is a Gemini.
Yeah, Geminis dope friends. Relationship, and they're my fellow air sign. But I don't know if I could put up with a Gemini in a relationship because it's a lot, and I'm a lot. So it ain't too much more room for a lot. So it just, I don't think it could work. And what's crazy is it's when you look up the compatibility, Aquarius and Gemini is supposedly like match made in heaven. So it would probably have to be, it would have had to be, I guess, in the past for me, like a really chill type Gemini, or not like the stereotypical one. Because I never.
I mean, how you think we got the wonderful Outcast? I mean, anyway.
Right. Best rap group ever. Yes.
I mean, look, Alchemy in the album, like,
hey, yeah. So I'm guessing it's not Gemini, but who would be that sign for you that you say, and it could be for any reason, dating, platonic. They stumped on your toe in 5th grade. I mean, it could be anything.
I can literally get along with just about everybody. And I think that's just like me always like working with people directly,
Okay.
Just on, almost every photo shoot is just a little bit different. So like on a platonic level, just like whether it's like career or just friendship, like I don't really have an issue with anybody. But it gets very hard for me to breathe around a Leo.
Ooh.
I'll be having to go, but in a dating scenario.
And you know what? I can see that.
It's
because go ahead. No, go. Yeah.
It's just I believe like Leos are fire signs, right? They're not earth signs, they're fire signs, right? I'm not sure if I'm right on that or not.
Let me Google it. I think so. I think you're right. I think they are a fire sign.
And with
yes, they are.
They are. So and that's what I was thinking. With me being a water sign, fire is very consuming, and that's how Leo comes off to me. Like very as consuming. A Scorpio, it just seems like it's just the flames are just always consuming, and I just evaporate. Like
all the water's just gone. Poosh.
Just thirsty.
Jesus, be a Gatorade.
I need electrolytes.
Right.
right.
Oh, and I think, and I've never heard anybody say that, but to me it makes a lot of sense because I feel like Scorpio is a very headstrong sign, and so is Leo. And we are, and I'm sure y'all may already know this, but there's 4 of the signs, 4 of each, I guess you could say, element that make up the fixed sign. So Aquarius is a fixed sign. Sagittarius. Scorpio is a fixed sign. Leo is a fixed sign, and so is Taurus. So 2 fixed signs together, that could either go really well or really bad.
That's a wonderful brick wall, just waiting to happen. Really strong foundation for something.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all are into rising and moon and all that. those signs, but my rising and my moon is Leo, so I'm like, dang, I'm double fixed.
Just strong.
I mean,
just strong Leo, just strong.
See, it's just like it's so cool. Like I have so many Leo friends that it's
just not on a relationship level.
But just not on a relationship level. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cool. Okay, and then oh no, what were you about to say?
No, I was just like, yeah.
No, I thought we were about to get story time. I was like, let me shut up so we can hear this story.
No.
Okay. So no Leo is in the picture. Well, of course, nobody's in the picture now because you are. But no, Leo just would not be in the cards for you, dating wise. And so, what would you say if you created a flashcard for Scorpio, and you had the 2 top things people love about Scorpios and the 2 top things people dislike about Scorpios? What would you put on your flashcard?
Okay. So let's start with the bad first. Like, let's start from the bottom up. Okay. Let's do it like that.
We're gonna work our way up.
Right, we'll work our way up. Always, you gotta move to bigger heights, right?
That's right.
So, the 2 bad things, the 2 things that people wouldn't like about a Scorpio probably would be our secretiveness. Just right there, just kind of like bringing it on to a strong foundation. The second would be, I don't know. This is the interesting one. Okay, the second would actually be, from my choice, I would say our shrewdness, like kind of like, or just how we really just kind of like very punchy a lot of times, but we may not intend to be. But
it's just your nature.
It's just the nature, you know. You got the claws in the tail, you know. It's
right.
It's always there, so it's like, can't really work around it. We're trying, like, and then the top 2 things that people would like about us would, I would say, the intellect, and then at the top of the list, it would be our sex. It's
that would be.
It's in songs. I mean,
you
know, there's so many like Scorpios that are on like lists of celebrities that, you know what I'm saying, of being like the sexiest, you know, like people in Hollywood at this time and this time. It's like there's going to be a repetition of a Scorpio. It's going to be probably like 2 or 3 Scorpios on the list of 10. That's it speaks for itself.
Okay. Hey.
So yeah.
Hey. Hey, that's what's up. Okay. All right. So Netreia, all right. So I ask you now. So first question, what is your least favorite sign, if you have one?
You already know it. You already know it. We talked about this, but go ahead.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Okay, so I do know it. Yeah. So, but yeah, go ahead and tell the people what your
the people would like to know.
Yes.
Okay. Come on, gather around.
Yes.
So my least favorite relational wise would be Gemini for me. Now I do have a really close Gemini friend. Great, love her. She has changed my mind about Gemini. Only her, Prince, and Tupac. Those are the only 3 Geminis I'm fooling with.
Really? There's a lot of Gemini celebrities though I like.
I just told you.
Like, really? That's it? You don't like Patti LaBelle? No.
I mean, she just messed. Anyway, she just messed up the Tina tribute. So look.
Oh, she did.
Yes. I said, my good friend.
Okay.
Prince, and Tupac.
Yeah. You didn't like Left Eye, TLC?
I did like her.
Okay,
Yeah.
she's Gemini. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Andre 3000. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the list is growing a little bit.
I mean, you know, let's not go 45.
Okay.
Let's not go too far.
Okay.
You know?
Still on one hand.
Come on now. Not get too hasty. I mean, but I did think about that with Leo. I've had some run-ins with just
really?
strong, they just have a very strong personality for me. Just very just leadership, like will follow them, definitely will follow them, but probably business-wise, yes. But relationally, it would probably just be a little too much for my, very soft personality.
Yeah, I feel like Leo is that sign that, and I don't mean this in a insulting way or bad. But last week I had a Leo episode. I feel like, well, let me say the stereotypical Leo. Let me lead off with that. It's kind of like that person who wears like a very good smelling cologne or perfume, but they just put on too much.
They want everybody.
And you just smell
like
them before they get in the room. And it's like, that smelled good if you had just done like 5 less sprays. It would have been good. But
no, or that smells good on you, not me.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna know that a Leo was in the room. You're gonna know.
Yeah. I agree.
Definitely.
But I love my Leos. As
too.
friends.
Yeah,
I want just shout out to the Leos. Still, I don't want to put too much on y'all because it's like
a lot of people in my family are Leos, so no, I love them. Yeah,
I don't need to piss none of them off.
No, right. You definitely don't want that. I don't want that kind of smoke.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No. But that's a lot. It's a lot.
Okay, all right. So for your flashcard for Pisces, give me your 2 and 2. What would you put on your card?
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1 and 1, 1 and 1. I'm gonna break it up. Okay. So most people will tell you I'm a loyal friend.
That's very true.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm that all around friend. Like that meme. I think I sent it to you. Like I can go to brunch. I can go to church with you.
Yep.
We can go grocery shopping if we need to go do something that requires all black and a mask, whatever. Like,
right, you down.
I'm that friend, right? Okay. But on the flip side of that, because I do have such, there are people that know me, or you think you know me, but then I'm also on the flip side of that, I'm unapproachable. I have been told I'm unapproachable or I'm aloof. Me? No, I'm not. But apparently I am. So it's kind of that that opposite thing we were talking about. Like I'm my own opposite. Okay. And the other thing, I am adaptable. And it might be just because of my lifestyle, because I'm the oldest, because birth order does play a lot into your personality.
It does. Yeah, I agree.
But I'm very adaptable. That being a mutable sign, just that is me. That is who I am. But on the flip side of that, when it's out of control, I'm a dreamer. I get nothing done.
Oh no,
nothing done. Like I will start coloring something and go back to it 3 months. Like I did not finish this coloring. What happened?
Let me go back to it now.
Or I can start writing something and come back to it a year later. I'm like, girl, what was mid sentence? Will not fit. That's how. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I think that's the beauty of the signs, though, because I feel like, especially with creative things or like getting things done or whatever you want to call it, there's always room for a visionary, and then there's room for an executioner.
Yes.
And I mean, you really can't have one without the other. And I think sometimes, like, if you have somebody that might be more heavy on the visionary side, all it might take is them getting connected with somebody that's an executioner, and then boom, Like,
Yeah, I've learned it about me. I need that grounding. I need that focus. I need someone saying, "Did you finish X?" Yeah, yeah. Did you?
that
Yeah,
coloring book, did you? No.
yeah. Did you
Just
do
kind of didn't color in the boot. That's all.
Right,
Like,
yeah. You just got
it's almost
that
there.
brown
Almost
in so you can get
Yeah.
that boot.
I tell, and you've heard me say this on social media all the time. I am a semi-responsible adult. I'm just trying to get by here.
Hey,
And there are days I need another adult. That is who I am. So yes.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
That's real.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, yeah. No,
real.
hey, I'm a semi-responsible adult too at times.
Right. I can most definitely relate to that one.
Yeah, me too.
I saw a t-shirt. I saw a t-shirt and was like, in my defense, I was left unsupervised.
Oh.
That's a good one.
It is a good one. I like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I was like, I might need to steal that one.
In my defense.
Hey. Like, y'all know y'all need to supervise me.
Somebody should call me. You should probably text me. I just happen to be 41. I don't let this age fool you.
Right.
I here winging it, okay? Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just now learning how to grow grass in water. Oh, I missed the watering. God dog it. See? Told y'all.
See?
Well, you can always do it after the show. Boom.
In her defense, she wasn't supervised, right?
Hey, that's right. That's right.
I like that.
It's okay.
That was a good one. I would have copped that shirt for real. I would have
copped it. I know, right? Me too.
When I find it, I'll find it again. I'll send it to you.
Yes.
Please do.
Yes, please share that.
Please. Y'all gonna see the photos. I'm gonna have it on the shirt. Like,
I know, right?
I'm gonna have the shirt on. It's gonna have to happen.
You're like,
I gotta update my profile pic.
Yes.
Right.
I love it. Okay. Well, we are. Dang, this time has been flying by. Okay, so we are at basically the last game I play with everybody, and it's called Dead in the Water. So how the game works is it's a this or that choice. So each of you will get 5 questions, and instead of telling me the one that you like the best of the 2, you'll tell me the one that you would throw back in the water. So I feel like this game is perfect for the water signs because, I mean, boom, which one are we throwing back in the ocean here? So
right.
All right. So Netreia, I will start with you with your questions. So let's see. All right. So here is the first one of the game. All right. So you had to choose between egg rolls or crab rangoons. Which one are you throwing away?
Crab rangoons. I'm allergic to seafood.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I love seafood so much, and I be forgetting that because Josh is also allergic to seafood, and I just.
But the thing is, technically, the test that I could eat crab.
You don't want to chance it though.
I have, but I had to take Benadryl. It was a weird situation. Let's not talk about it.
Okay.
Wait.
I don't want to relive that.
Okay. All right. So no crab rangoons. All right. So, and this is in terms of books, self-help or history. You had to get rid of one.
Oh, that's not fair.
I know you like both.
You know what? Go ahead and throw the history away because I can just watch the documentary. Bam.
Hey, that's a good idea. I love it.
That was slick. Nice
There was. I know, right?
That was slick.
Okay. All right. So this next one, Sunday dinner or Sunday nap?
Oh, for sure. Throw the dinner away. I am a proud napper. Throw the dinner away.
Eat later on. Right.
Who needs to eat?
I might throw the nap away.
No, oh, absolutely not. Oh no, I'm a card carrying member of the nap club. Absolutely not. No.
The nap would be had in my situation if I had Sunday dinner. So
Well, see, yeah,
right.
that's true.
Right.
I'm with you on that, Alex. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that is true.
that at least that's how it is in my house. Like,
right.
One happens, the other has to happen.
Right. It's that. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get the nap either way, though. I'm gonna get the nap.
That's gonna happen. Okay. All right. So let's see. This next one. When it comes to watching movies, would you rather be in a theater or just catch it on Netflix? This is really funny considering the conversation we had the other day about you being in the theater with somebody.
Okay, can I just say what my first thought was, and y'all don't judge me again. Who paying for the tickets? I just need to know.
Hey, now that is am
I going by myself? If I'm going by myself, it's fine. I'm going to the theater, so we can throw Netflix away. And plus, I got other streaming things. Just throw Netflix away. Fine.
Just throw it away. But yeah, you're right. Especially if somebody else paying for it, then yeah, we definitely throw Netflix away. Hey, I'm with you. Okay. All right.
That alternate login.
I know, right? Exactly. Right. Yes. All right. So last question for you, Netreia. So we are going back to the 90s on this question. So Donnell Jones or John B? Who you throwing away?
You know what? I said what I said. Throw away Donnell Jones.
You know what? If I had to pick, I probably would say the same thing.
He didn't know where he wanted to be. He didn't know where he wanted to be. John B knew where he wanted to be. He was committed.
He was trying to be with that one chick. He was.
He was committed, and he had Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't the song with Donnell Jones and Tupac though?
I think it
was.
Like
I said, Donnell Jones didn't know where he wanted to be.
But that album he was the playing field. That album was fire though. That one, but I do feel like John B. John B. had a couple of fire albums. I feel. Yeah. That first one, and then that song.
I think they both had one.
Don't talk. And let me tell you something. If John B. walked up to me today, I would give him my number.
Hey, but not Donnell Jones.
Nah.
No.
Oh, he probably still don't know where he want to be.
Hey, that's true. He might not.
He said he only needed time. Time.
I'm
he
needed
time.
Yeah.
He just needed time.
Because he also said, "You know what's up." So he was serious. He knew he wanted to step to you. So boom.
No, I don't know what's up. Tell me what's up beside the sky. This one.
Now Donnell Jones, I will say, did one of the best remakes, I feel, of Ribbon in the Sky.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is a song I think generally should not be touched, but he did it well.
It wasn't that much to touch. I mean, I love you, Stevie, but you know that song was short. Come on now.
Wait, you ain't like Ribbon in the Sky? Really? What?
I said
That's
what
one
I
of his
said.
best songs.
Okay,
really?
Fine. I'm not. Look, okay.
We're gonna slander Stevie like that?
You about to make me lose 2 followers for this. I don't feel what I said.
Not 2 followers. Post Stevie.
Yeah, right. I'm just.
You don't like you not really not okay. All right. Hey, no Stevie. All right. So, so Alex. So you are up next. So I'll give you 5 questions as well. And the first one: headshot or full body? Which one are you throwing away?
I'm throwing away full body.
Oh, you shocked me because I thought you were gonna say headshot.
I did too.
Really? See, I did. Okay, so you gotta explain this. You gotta break it down to us. So why do you say that?
I have the most fun with headshots. Yeah. So I'm really being selfish on that, but beauty kind of got me into photography. So, that's primarily like the close up of the headshots, like the makeup and commercial shots. I love that. I love it. So, I could always we got AI now, so I can like take your head and put your body on there.
Right.
Cheat a little bit,
New body or whatever, right.
Give you a new body, you know.
Right.
Well,
Like, you don't even need the other body.
Right.
Well, now that you said something, okay, then now we talking. I can do headshots. My face is cute, and I can get a haircut. Yeah. All right.
Listen at her.
You look good all the way around.
She like, shoot, she gonna make a list. It's
Right.
gonna have to
She's
be
like,
a
I'm
list.
booking my session tonight.
Just let me know your preferences. Let me know your preferences.
Right.
We're gonna have to make a quote for your the new you.
Right.
The new you.
That's really funny considering this next question, because both of these ladies, I don't want to. I'm like Nietzsche. I ain't trying to lose 2 followers, but I love both of them. But they've made some digital and probably physical enhancements. But I love them both. So if you had to pick between Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, who you getting rid of?
I'm a little bit of a like hip hop head. I think we kind of like talked about this.
Yeah, we did, and I purposely put this question in there for you because I know you like hip hop.
I've always been on the wire with these two. Always.
Really?
I'm not gonna even choose. I'm actually gonna have to bow out because Nicki has given so much to the culture of like rap and hip hop. You know, simply because she filled a long missing gap, you know, with Lil' Kim's absence, and then Foxy Brown and her situation. It was like after that, it was a dwindle. Like we still had female rappers, but they weren't taken anywhere near as seriously as Nicki Minaj was, and I think that she shed a lot of light on. Honestly, with more women being able to like show their talent and showcase it like in extravagant ways, or even like, you know, just a little bit more close to the street, but still just kind of like inspire them to reach that same level. But then Cardi comes in with like the freedom and like like it is. She's never like hid the like her past or anything like that, and now she's a stay-at-home rap mom, and it's
I love
fire.
it. Yeah, that's true.
Like,
pretty much. Yeah, she is.
And it's fire. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have to bow out because I feel like that is both needed. You know, like they're both needed. They're both needed.
Yeah. I
gotta keep them.
Yeah.
Gotta
keep them both. All right. So y'all been saved. Neither one of y'all
They've been saved. They've been saved.
All right.
I don't want Offset coming at me either. So you know.
No.
You know, and I forget Nicki Minaj's husband, but yeah, I don't need him messing.
Yeah, we don't want no smoke.
Can't afford
all right.
smoke. I don't want smoke.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah, shoot,
right.
Me neither. All right. Okay, so back to photography a little bit. So natural light or studio light?
Natural light.
You would get rid of that one.
No, that's right. Studio light. I would actually get rid of studio light.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Studio light it's very essential, but you know, the basis of cameras even today, after like however long they've been in use, they've been like invented. It's always been about what's naturally available, you know, what you can capture and see through the lens. So yeah, natural light. I can still flex, still have fun, still grow. Studio light is very limiting. So like you can create some nice effects, but nothing beats natural light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Beats it. All right. So between these two, now I love both of these. So I'm really curious to see what your answer is. You may not like either one. Who knows? I don't know. But Doritos, Cool Ranch or nacho cheese? Which one are you throwing away?
I'm throwing away nacho cheese. Really? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Because when they came out with Cool Ranch, it was
Yeah.
over for like that and like a Dr. Pepper. I'm straight.
Yeah. I mean, I can't fault you either way because I love them both. So Netreia,
but I do love them both.
You look highly offended.
Very. She's like
right.
Pearls.
Right. You're like, oh. What? So I take it that you would throw Cool Ranch away.
In a heartbeat.
Really? But let me tell you, don't knock this till you try it. Now, I've tried Rotel dip with the nacho cheese, of course. But some good Rotel dip with Cool Ranch, ooh.
See.
It's a lot of flavors, but it's so good.
I'm country and a little ghetto, if you would say.
Hey, me too.
I love nacho cheese, Doritos, and a little bit of Louisiana hot sauce. Shake it up.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite snacks when my gut, did allow
I'll
me
do
to
you one.
things.
Hey, I'm not judging because I would take those cheddar jalapeno Cheetos and crunch them up and mix them up with popcorn, and then don't add a little bit of hot sauce in there. Eat the whole bag.
I feel like my stomach would cuss me out in 3 languages, and I would still try it.
It's good. It's good. Just try a couple bites.
I'm not gonna do that.
You're not. And don't let it be kettle corn. Then you got the sweet, the spicy, the salty, all the.
Okay, no.
I'm gonna be risky. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna try this.
If you do it, let me know. Let me know.
I'm gonna get some Orville Redenbacher, like extra butter, and I'm gonna have to try it with like some kettle corn as well because I love kettle corn. So
me too.
I do too.
I hope you're not. Please don't be setting me up for failure.
I'm telling you. But you gotta remember the Cheetos. Either the cheddar jalapeno Cheetos or the Mexican street corn Cheetos. Those are bomb too.
Those Cheetos are so good.
They are.
I'm just not hearing into this.
In the studio, that's where you been.
Right. He taking pictures. He ain't got time.
Or in here editing photos.
Right.
I mean, you see my hobby. Look, this is a whole production set back here. Like,
I know, I see the balloons and
I know, right? Yeah.
That's a nice little mother's little bridal, something.
Hey,
a baby shower,
right?
something.
This whole room is just all just for editing, recording, shooting, just everything. I try to do as much as I can here at home, but I primarily shoot in studio. But yeah. So
okay. Hey, I
just got
All right. So last question. Between these two, appointment or walk-in, and this could be. So let me give you a little bit of context to this question. So I thought about you as a photographer. I'm sure you probably don't like walk-ins, but just maybe outside of that, maybe what you're more prone to or which one you prefer more between those two, appointments or walk-ins.
Oh, so on this one, which one do I prefer?
Which one is your least favorite, basically? And it could be for any reason. It could be because
my least favorite is most definitely a walk-in.
Okay.
Throw that far in the water.
Did you now? I just gotta know. In this day and age, I feel like if I know you're a photographer, I just feel like a walk-in is not even an option. Like, but do people still try to do that? Do they still try to be like, oh yeah, you gotta? They call you at like 1:00 and be like, say you got an appointment at 2. Because that's a walk-in to me.
Yes, that's a walk-in too. We gotta add that to the dictionary, as well. Like, because that's a walk-in too. Yeah, like it's just the way that I feel and the way that I approach photo shoots. I have to prepare. I need at least a week in advance, preferably, but. There's been times where I've like tried to flex like for an entire set in like a day. That is Ooh, like there's really nothing that you could do to kind of like push limits or even be like just super creative, with like just a walk-in, unless you have pre-made sets and everybody's getting the same thing, and it's
right. There's nothing
just an upgraded JC Penney, type situation. Like
right.
Appointments, bring like appointments are in place for a reason. It's just to respect the business, man. Respect the fact that we have lives, Don't mind serving you. Don't mind it at all. Love it. Love to. It's like it's a passion. But yeah, like let's respect each other's time, in the process of getting to a photo shoot. So
that's right.
Keeping appointments on this side, and those walk-ins are going out. Walk-ins
out the door. Okay. Cool. Okay, so wow, I can't believe we are already at the end of the show. But is there anything that y'all want to share with the viewers, listeners? Any misconceptions you want to clear up about your sign, or Alex, you want to tell people maybe where they can get or set up appointments, not walk-ins?
Right.
Don't just show up at the studio. I'm here.
Right. No.
You gonna shoot me or what?
It's like,
right.
Nah, man. No, I'm not gonna shoot you. But let's. But like Netreia, like what was you had asked her the question first? Like I want her to go first as far as
okay.
Yeah, like, ladies first. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, I would like to. I think one thing people believe about Pisces is that we're overly emotional, and
I don't think so.
I don't think Yes, we do have emotions, but some of us are mature and can figure out. You have to know yourself, and I think that's important for anybody to know yourself and to regulate your emotions. Self-regulation is important. And being needy, I think that's something that I've heard before. Like, not here.
Yeah,
not for me.
Maybe those other Pisces.
But because I'm very independent, I'm the oldest, right. So being needy is not a part of my makeup.
Right.
But I'm needy to my tight circle. My sister will tell you, yes, you needy. But everybody else is like, no, you good. I know, right?
Right.
So yeah. I'm fine. Yeah, but yeah. Yes.
Okay.
But cool. And you can check me out on Instagram, my little short reels and random things with me and my fur nephew John Henry.
I love him.
A day in the life with us. And yeah, that's about it.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. So Alex, what do you want to leave the people with?
Well, you can check out my work, of course, on Instagram, Alex J. Hudson Photo. Also, my website, which is thealexhudson.com, all one word. And check out my work. Go to my pricing page. Book me. I love what it is that I do. Any questions, I'm always open to try to respond to everybody as much as I can, which is also, it takes me a lot of time to actually get back to everybody. I get a lot of questions on a daily. But yeah, just let me know how you like the work, because that's always the silver lining of a day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I pretty much have to give.
Okay. Hey, definitely. That's what's up. Hey, well, I appreciate y'all again so much for coming on. This is a really, really fun episode. I enjoyed it a whole lot. So thanks everyone for watching, tuning in. Again, next week is the season finale. And for all of my Sagittarius people, I have a Sagittarius guest. He is a life coach, so he can help you get your life together. So feel like that's a good note to end the season on. You know, everybody.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back and see if you need a special, you know.
Hey,
you need an example. Let me know.
Not an example. Oh, wait. I was about to. Durant. So he was on last week. He was a Leo. He said, "Hey, Carlos, bye, Carlos." Hey, what's up, Durant? Thanks for tuning in.
It was so fun. I enjoyed the Leo conversation. I really did. I love their confidence.
I did too.
I love it. If I just had half of that, I would be great.
I know, right? Yeah, I feel like everybody should have at least a piece of Leo confidence. I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Indeed.
But yes, again, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, really huge thanks to Netreia and Alex. Thank you both for coming on and being my special guest tonight. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. For those who are watching, if you haven't already, make sure you like this podcast and share it, and you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, until next week, peace.
Peace.
All right.